Thank you. And I think this quick tour of the world we just did is a very good example of what we said before, of the global reach of international standards, of the importance of inclusive dialogue to develop them. And now, as we said, as is Italy's turn to hold the G20 presidency, we will have a meeting in Rome this weekend, and also after that we will have the COP26 in Glasgow, a climate conference that will deal with climate change. I think it is a good moment to leave the floor to a representative of the Italian government that will try to close this all up and maybe bring forward the main messages that will be taken from this summit to the G20 leaders meeting that will be held in Rome next days. So if he can hear me, I will leave the floor to Mr. Renzo Tomellini, who's the Chief Technical Advisor of Roberto Cingolani, the Italian Minister of Ecological Transition. So thank you for joining us, and the floor is yours.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Good connection? Yeah. So, very good day here from Rome. So nice to be with you. We all know that the global economy, the socio-economic system is facing an unprecedented opportunity. An unprecedented opportunity to change our way of behaving, our way of producing energy, our way of transporting and using energy, our way of producing goods, delivering services, transport, travel, eat, live, get warm, get cooler at home, and so on and so forth. It is a unique change. I can imagine how big has been the change for our great-father 1.5 centuries ago when they moved from the sailing boats to the steam engines, from the horses to the cars. I was not there. We were not there. So we can only imagine, but we cannot know. For sure, this is a very important moment, exciting moment. And we are in a moment like changing the aircraft engine while flying, because we want to change, but we want also to continue and secure stability to ourselves, our citizens, our country, our system. So the struggle to sustainability is struggle to a new economic, environmental and social, in terms of inclusivity in particular, approach to living together. The norms are a key for this. Standardization is key for this. We want to walk the talk and not only talk the talk. We know very well the environmental sustainable goals have been giving us in a consensual manner the direction. In a vector analysis, we have the direction and the versus of the vector. So there is no discussion about where we want to go. There is agreement on when we want to reach the net zero goal. Where we have to see is the speed to reach in different situations and in different areas, in different technological fields. And for this, it is essential the contribution of standards and norms that will allow to increase the speed, secure the quality, and give the reliability to our way of behaving. Standards are a guarantee for the citizens, for the companies, for business, for public administration, for consumers, for insurance companies, for our entire system. And in the case of the climate change, combating against the negative issues that come from there, mitigating the effects, adapting to the effects in line with the SDGs, we need to adapt and tackle the standards. The voluntary consensus-based way of making the standards is an excellent example also at international level, in the international arena, about how to proceed towards the commonly agreed goals. The synergy that we have developed in the standardization and the way of proceeding is a very strong basis for keeping the pace and delivering on the results that are expected from us. Of course, inclusivity, I was mentioning, is essential, and strength is to hear all voices, to have the multi-stakeholder approach, to be flexible enough to understand that the borders between technologies and disciplines is fading. Since Newton time, we have developed a separation in the wisdom and in the knowledge. Natural sciences took their autonomy from philosophy and humanistic approaches. Then there was the establishment of the physics, different from the chemistry, then different from the biology, then the magnetism, electromagnetism, the nuclear, the biotechnologies, the IT. And now we have realized that to make a step ahead, we have to trespass the distinctions between disciplines. We have to go toward a multidisciplinary approach. And in the application of the technologies, in the bringing down the science and the knowledge into the creation of solutions for people and society, we have to have a multi-stakeholder approach. We cannot neglect complexity. Complex situation, complex challenges, when they recognize a simple solution, very often the simple solution is wrong. So we have to keep complexity. We have to solve the complications. Complication is something different, but complexity has to be taken into account. And for this, it is essential that we go on with these multidisciplinary and multi-stakeholder approaches. The standard community is working to improve the well-being of people and the planet and the prosperity. It is central to this. And it is by tradition, by culture, by attitude, by commitment, best place to achieve our collective goals. Since I am from Italy, I cannot but insist on the fact that 2021, it makes 1 century that the UNI, so the Union of Standards of Italy, has been created. And it was even preceded by the Italian Electrotechnical Committee in 1909. So tradition is with us, approach is sound and robust, methods are tested and are shared and applied with rigor and with commitment. All the elements are there so that the standard community continues to deliver and enables the reality of the change. Because with SDGs, it was made clear where we have to go. In the frame of the European Union, we have the Green Deal, we have now the proposal of the Fit for 55. In Italy, we are developing the National Plan for Ecological Transition. We are investing at global level funds, public funds, private funds. The vision is there, political consensus is there. We have to walk the talk, we have to deliver, to do, and without standards, there will be no possibility to go far and to be successful in this change. So congratulations for the work done, and congratulations for the work that the community of the standards people will do in the future.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Tomellini. We are at the end of our summit. We had to wear our masks because all the representatives of the organizer have joined me to say goodbye to everyone and to say thank you. I don't know if you want to say a final word.
I really want to thank all of you. In particular, I want to thank the staff of ISO, IC, ITU, the staff of CHE, the staff of UNI, the media services, and also the event services, and especially Chiara and Kati for the work that all these people have done, even it will not be possible to be here today. So thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you. Bye.